So the next step is the camera. Usually one of our camera people set that up, but you do need to access my office for that. So you need to get an office key, not the main office, but the pastor's office. You can borrow that from any one of the pastors, Jim Davidson. You can also get one in the workroom, but for the sake of time, we'll just show you where the camera is so you know where it's at. So the camera is over here, right up on this shelf. What I usually do is I bring it out. I got to make sure that we have an SD card in it. So the first thing that I'll do once I get it out is I'll bring it in here, set it down, and I use the regular office key to get in where the SD cards are, which is right over here. It says video. All right, and video, this little case right here holds all of our SD cards. So the first thing that I will do is I will take one of these. Doesn't matter which one. Usually I try to alternate until they're full. So I'll just take the SD card, bring it back out here. The SD card goes in like this, front ways, and you just stick it in until it clicks, and then you know it's in, then you can close this section. All right, then we walk out to the auditorium. Next, I'm going to show you how to mount the camera the proper way so we know that it's on and working. So we climb right up here. This little rail right here needs to slide into this mount. Once you hear that click, you know it's in, but it's not locked. So you need to go to this little lever here and tighten this lever. Once this lever is tightened, the camera's not going to go anywhere. It's locked in, okay? Now we have to set up all the components. So the first thing is the remote. This little area, or this little cable goes into where it says remote. That's the second one. So you see there's a headphone one and there's a remote one. So I open the remote one, I make sure it's plugged in. That's step one. Step two, this is your power cable. You want to make sure that the power cable is plugged in because you don't know if there's enough battery for it to run for the whole service. So it goes this way. You see where there's a little black area. The other side is silver. You want the black area to go towards the camera, and it goes in this little section right here. A little insert, and you see that the yellow light goes on. Once the yellow light goes on, you know that it's plugged in. Okay. Next step is the audio cable. This is the audio cable. It's just hanging here so we can easily plug it in. There's a headphone jack here. Actually, it's not a headphone jack. It's a mic jack. We plug the cable right into the mic jack, and then the audio is plugged in. The last thing that we need to plug in is our HDMI. So if you see where it says HDMI here, see it says HDMI. Going to open that, and that's where the plug is, and right here is your cable. So you lift the cable up. It's going to go this way, so that the side that has the curved area is going to go towards you, and it goes at an angle. It doesn't go straight perpendicular with the camera. It goes in at a little bit of an angle. Once that's in, the only other thing you have to do with the camera is you take off the lens cap, and you just pinch it to take it off, and then you open this up, and then we've got to turn on the camera. Right here, you see there's a little switch. This is off.